because I'm gonna cut this out. How you guys doing? I hope you guys this week is excellent. I just want to bring you guys the weekly news. We have some crazy stories, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Happy Friday to everyone. Please subscribe, please share with your family members on these stories that I'm bringing to you guys. All right, let's jump into it. So our first story is a New York mom whose child was about to get abducted, and she fought them off, which is crazy to me. Like, we out here abducting people just in front of their door. We not even doing the white vans no more, right? Okay, I guess. So it says fearless New York mom fights teen daughter's hulking alleged kidnapper down 4 flights of stairs in insane video. Now, what it looked like to me is not a black person. Okay, I just want to point that out. This person right here don't look black to me. Their stature, their built, and this skin color right here don't look black to me. Now, I think it may be how you say, foreign person, because they doing a lot out there in New York. They over there running up amok out there in New York. But anyways, this story is brought to you by Chris Harris. He published this on the 24th of this year. So let's jump into it. I'm not showing it. It says a fearless Queen's mother sprang into action when an alleged stalker tried kidnapping her teen daughter from their Astoria apartment building, according to police in shocking video footage. A doorbell camera captures the courageous moment Adriana Alvarez springs after the daily worker who'd allegedly became obsessed, who allegedly become obsessed with her 18-year-old daughter Lex as he violently dragged her down the stairs. So she knew who it was. He must have been eyeing her for a minute. You know, what this fool's in the air? What is he doing? What is he doing in the air? Like, his feet is off the ground. Is he trying to be Predator or Spider Man? Like, what is this? What's going on here? Is it really that dry out there for y'all? Y'all can't get none? That y'all gotta sit up here and play Spider-Man, Predator, Spider-Man? Like, for real? I'm telling you, I ain't out here like that. Like, there's too many tools and you too many things to be using to be sitting up here climbing on walls for D. Okay? No, sir. No, ma'am. Okay? Is it hard out here for a pimp sometimes? Yes. But guess what? I got 10 fingers. No, I got 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, nigga. Okay? So, I'm not about to be out here throwing my life away for no D or no C. Okay? Moving on. Let's keep going before I get upset because this is ridiculous. Dramatic video shows how the nightmare unfolded just after 9 a.m. on January 28th when Lex is seen returning to their fourth floor apartment on 43rd Street following a morning walk with their 2 dogs. Suddenly, a masked man in a camouflage jacket, later identified by cops as George Vasilio, Vasiliu, 25, emerges from a staircase where he'd been lying in wait. when she was attacked by a man she once worked with. She worked with the man? Oh Lord. Yeah. What kind of stuff is this? Did he get into her house? What is this? What is this? This is not living attire. Okay. Lex Alvarez screaming as the man grabbed her by the shoulder and shoved her down the stairs. Oh, okay. 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 Her mom, Adriana Alvarez, gave chase, catching up to the perp and relentlessly punching him. Not only would I have chased after them, I would have had my bat. I would have had a few weapons. Uh, and I would have utilized those things upon him. Look at this nigga. He can't be 25. He can't be 25. He looks like he's 40. This is not it. No, no, no. This is not a 25-year-old face. Y'all 25-year-olds be lying. Okay. Vasiliou, wearing black gloves, grabbed Lex by both shoulders and began dragging the girl down the stairs and out of frame. Alvarez is then seen bolting out into the hallway and down the stairs. I've never heard my daughter scream like that, Alvarez, 35, told the Post. I thought maybe the dog had run downstairs, but I stepped out to see my daughter being dragged away. So not only did you see the mama come out, you thought she was out. Okay. Y'all in Queens, y'all got nothing but bricks out there, okay? Sure. He would have got knocked out with one of them. Oh, they are beautiful. Okay. But that still gives no validation as to why you ugly in the face would kidnap vagina. Like that's not even that. I'm pretty sure somebody would accept it this mug. You never imagined this kind of thing would happen to you, especially in your own building. It was horrible. A life or death struggle continued over 4 flights of stairs as the fierce 5'4", 130 pounds mom exchanged blows with the hulking and armed 6'2", 230 pounds Vasiliou, whatever his name is. Come on, let's get it right. Let's get it right, Jesus. Let's see how it pronounces it. How you pronounce it? Okay, I can't hear it.
Vasiliou.
Oh, Vasiliou. Okay, Vasiliou. Thank you. Thank you. Mac speaker. Thank you. Pulling Lex down the stairs towards the building entrance. She said Vasiliou pummeled her in the face before pulling out pepper spray and using it on both women. My thing is, once you notice that there was a witness, don't you think it's time to seize, kidnap? Like, come on now. Like, this would be the time to be like, how you say? I'm so sick, I can't even think. Abort plan. Like, this is not it. Okay, hold on. My thing is glitching. It's like I'm telling you, like it must really be desert springs out here for y'all, man. Like what? I just can't imagine. I can't imagine. Uh, excuse me, like kidnapping a person for a vagina, for a penis. Like I'm a woman, so like I said this in somebody comment today. I said women have access to ping all day, but with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, boo boo. I'm not out here talking about I'll take this one, that one. Now, if I was the queen of Egypt and I had my pickings, of course, but that's still being responsible. Not only would I pick carefully, but I also would have to examine the inside and the outside of that body. And okay, he would have to be worth it. And then again, it ain't worth it to me. Like a nigga looks is just not worth me syphilis or some type of gonorrhea, diarrhea, whatever the hell Riz is out there. It's not worth it to me. My bad, y'all. Okay, so it says Alvarez. Let me see. Okay. It says Alvarez, who suffered a dislocated shoulder, a fracture, what is it? Orbital socket? What is an orbital socket? And a broken elbow during the Savage battle was undeterred. Which Alvarez though? There's two Alvarez, so I'm assuming it's the mom. Though unable to see clearly, she kept struggling with I forgot his name already, Valesu, and calling out for help. We reached the first floor, and a neighbor who heard us screaming came out with the stick and started hitting him and said, I saw the apartment door was open. I pushed my daughter inside. Okay, so it was the mom. Wow. I wouldn't even show the apartment, though. They showing the apartment. Like, no, sir, don't show where I live because then other people may be tempted to come. I think that buildings that don't have security, especially cameras, we know that anywhere is dangerous. So I think it's the responsibility of the homeowners or property owner to ensure that people are safe in their building, as far as cameras, locked doors, passes, whatever needs to happen to ensure that people don't get in and yeah, uh, things like this happen. You know, I had an attorney I worked with. He was like, someone had got shot in their house, inside their apartment, going on their way up to their apartment because the front door was broken, and this was in New York. You know, so things like this happen quite often. But anyways, um, Valasu blocked the door from closing with one of his foot, and again started grabbing for the girl, which is common, right? They put their foot in the door, make sure it doesn't close. But shoot, trust me, that's why she should have had a weapon. She should have had something to. I would have stabbed that toe off. So, at that point, like when it comes to my child, you don't want to play with me because I see red and I'm willing to go to jail for mine. Okay, even if it's just a whole bunch of women around me. Oh well, I'll get access to some type of pain. Okay, but it's worth it for me. I tried pushing his foot out, and he grabbed me by my hair and pulled me into the building vestibule. Alvarez recalled. He then allegedly stomped on Velasquez's back several times. Eventually, the mother and daughter managed to break away from Velasu, whatever his name is, and sprinted outside. Once on the street, Alvarez started banging on her neighbor's window, yelling for someone to call 911. A guy who lived next door ran outside to hold him down until the police arrived. Alvarez said, Good, which is why it's important to, love your neighbors, get along with your neighbors, because you never know when you may need them, right? Not everybody, but because he would be considered their neighbors too, right? But don't just be sitting in your house hearing somebody, crying out for help, and you don't do nothing. Now, if you are an unable body, I'll say that, then I can understand that. But if you are able body and you just like, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me or whatever, you're a coward to me. Velasu was charged with attempted kidnapping, assault, weapon possession, unlawful possession of noxious matter. I don't know what that is. I'm all for looking up something. Go on. Harmful, poisonous, and very unpleasant. So he had some goddamn poison. He was gonna drug the girl. He wanted a What is it called? Somebody. What is it called? Unresponsible body? Oh, Lord. Help me, Jesus. Harassment and violating an order of protection, police said. Oh, so she already had a police a restraining order against him. So she was aware. Girl, I wouldn't be walking around by myself. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. He is being held on Rikers Island with bail set at 50,000 according to jail records. Lord Jesus. Not Gilligan's Island. Oh, you know he getting beat up. Not only is the other inmates beating it up, but the guards too. We seen the documentaries. Anyways, New York sources says Velasquez rented a car the night before the attempt kidnapped and parked it outside Alvarez's building. Inside the car, cops recovered a bag containing rope, sleeping pills, melatonin, and tampons. Tampons! A knife, and also discovered in one of his pockets, sources said. A knife was also discovered in one of his pockets. He had this all planned out. Where was he going to take my baby? Girl, somewhere, and she wasn't coming back. Okay, he wanted an unresponsible body. What kind of stuff is that? What kind of kinky stuff is? No, ma'am. See this right here? No, ma'am. Nope. Nope. But y'all go ahead and support this mother who has a GoFundMe up. I put up a GoFundMe. Nobody anyway, this is a different story. According to Alvarez, her daughter worked with uh whatever his name is. I want to call him Vaseline so bad. Valislu at the Seatown supermarket on 34th Avenue in Astoria. Lex, a cashier, had befriended Valisilu, who worked in the deli department. They were cordial, they spoke, they were friendly, she explained, but he got a little weird where she would be bagging stuff and he'd be staring at her. Eventually, Valisu approached Lex about going on a date. Okay, like I said. She said no, and he quit his job and started stalking her. Are you serious? You quit a job? Like, how was you gonna take her on a date if you had no money? How was you gonna take any other woman on a date if you had no money? Anyways, he quit his job and started stalking her. Alvarez and anesthesian alleged. Oh, she got good money. We had a restraining order against him because he tried twice to grab her off the streets before this happened. Oh no. Police source confirmed the previous two incidents. But why didn't y'all do something? See, my issue with the police is they be waiting until things already happen when it's too late to enforce some law, you know. Oh, it's nothing that we could do. Did he do anything? He didn't do it. No, I need you to do something before something happens. Eventually, with the arrest, the single mom isn't taking any chances. Excuse me. She created a filter. Excuse me. What? She created a flyer with her daughter warning area women to run if they ever come across Velasu, who they describe as a violent kidnapper. And look, even if he goes to jail, he'll probably be out before he's even old. Okay. He's 25. 45 is not old. It was the only thing I could do. Alvarez said, "You are not going to run us out of Astoria. We're not going to be scared. We'll show the world your face and tell them what you did." Her daughter walked away without a scratch, but okay, that's what I'm talking about. But Valorez faced mounting medical expenses for her serious injuries. Alvarez's uncle started a GoFundMe campaign for the hero mom. No one was taking my baby, she declared. I know that's right. And I ain't mad about it, okay? I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna try to pull up this other one. Because like I said, it wasn't working. For some reason, I don't know why. But we're gonna try to pull it up. So what y'all think about that mom? sitting up there giving the Toya. Okay, what y'all think about that? This would have been me right here. Their hands on my baby and think they was gonna get away with it. Nah, we would have been scuffling all the way down them stairs, and you would have had you wouldn't have just had no little bitty scratch or whatever he walked away with. He would have been hurt. He would have been hurt. Okay, me and my child would have practiced them scenes, duck, roll, and help beat this ass. Okay, that's what it would have been. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know why it won't open. Okay. Maybe it expired. I hate that I ain't got it ready for y'all. Let me see. I'll just put some new ones in there. Oh, sorry for coughing in your ear. My bad. So I did find this one. Let's see. Some of the old ones on there. Cause I just be finding stuff and copy and pasting. Give me 1 second. Hopefully this works. Okay, so let's see. Nah, bitch. You wasn't gonna walk up out of here with my baby. That's why, I'm not for having weapons or nothing. But the more and more stuff be going on in the world, I'll be like, I may need to go ahead and get something. I don't want to, because I know I'm gonna do some things, and look, jail ain't the place for me. Okay, I love freedom and I love ping, D, melon, uh, uh, cucumbers. I love it all. So, and I don't mean fruit. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop before I get in trouble and be out here getting attention I don't even want. Okay. With great power comes great responsibility, baby. I'm trying to be wise with it. Okay, I'm pulling them up, so don't get no attitude with me. Okay. Here this thing go. Something like one of them came up. It's like, is it only one at a time that the sucker can come up? I'm gonna see if that's what it is. I think it's probably only one at a time it can come up. I don't know. But we're gonna move on. We're not gonna let that stop us. It's already been damn near an hour. Only got through one damn story. This is why I only do 3. But you know what? I'm gonna put it on private anyways. Okay. Okay. So the story I'm bringing you guys is from People. It says 4 dead and 7 hospitalized with serious injuries following stabbing attack in Illinois. Now, I think what happened? Boston has the bridge fall. Now we got people kidnapping kids, and now we got stabbings going on. What's going on here? Okay, look, if I want to do anything, I will let you know. Okay, it says a 22-year-old man is in custody following the attack, which took place on Wednesday afternoon. This is by Kirsten Hatcher. Let's see her face. Oh, she's pretty. She updated on the 28th, so that was yesterday. So we're not about to show that because we don't know what we're gonna see. 4 people are dead after a man embarked on a stabbing rampage in Rockford, Illinois on Wednesday afternoon. A further 7 have been injured, according to a news release from the Rockford Police Department. The victims were a 15-year-old girl, a 63-year-old woman, a 49-year-old man, a 22-year-old man. The injured individuals were. Wait a minute. Because when they said victims, I'm like, are they talking about the ones that was injured? But he took out a 15-year-old. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, the injured individuals were transported to local hospital with serious injuries, added the police statement. Speaking at a news conference on Wednesday afternoon, Police Chief Carla Reed said on one of the injured was in a critical condition following the incident, which she called a multi-jurisdictional event. Winnebago County Sheriff Gary Caruana added that one of those injured in the attack was a woman who had received stab wounds to her hand and face in a home invasion. The young lady ran from him. He said she is currently at the hospital and she is intubated. I hope that's not incubated. Okay, that can't be incubated. Intubated, and she is in a serious condition. Caruana continued that a male who come to the woman's assistance was also stabbed and was being checked out at the hospital, but is doing fine. 4 people died and 7 others were injured in an attack in Rockford, Illinois on Wednesday afternoon. Authorities. This is a photo of Carol Howley, Rockford Register Star, U.S. Today. And it says Screw City Jeeps. What is that? According to the authorities per ABC News, a postal worker is among the 4 individuals who died. Rockford Police Department spokesperson Michelle Mark Holmes confirmed to People that 5 people were injured in the city of Rockford and 2 people were injured in the jurisdiction of Winnebago County. The suspect, a 22-year-old male. What's up with these young people just throwing their whole life away? 22 is pretty goddamn young. 25 is pretty goddamn young to be committing crimes. But I guess if you're going to do it young. The suspect, a 22-year-old male, was taken into custody at 1:35 local time per the Rockford police statement, which added that officers responded to multiple addresses involved in the incident at around 1:14 p.m. That was fast. 20 minutes? Authorities don't believe there are any other suspects at large per the news conference. So it says, according to CNN, police said not all of the victims were stabbed, but they did not indicate how the other victims died or were injured. Wow. This is a very active and multi-level, multi-agency investigation and has an extensive amount of moving parts. The police release said, sorry, as with any investigation, further details and charges may come at a later time. The vigil is being held for the victims on Thursday afternoon per a Facebook post. Excuse me. Did that come up? My bad. I'm trying to see. Um. Okay. So a vigil is being held for the victims on Thursday afternoon per a Facebook post from the city of Rockford government. Stop. Please join and support the loved ones, families, and neighbors of the incident of the innocent victims of today's violent attack. The post read in part. It's hard to grasp how this could happen and how emotional and raw the community is tonight. They always talk about the community, yet it's run down, unkept. They take advantage of the people and their votes. Like, come on, don't try to bring in the community to keep the peace. Like, go on somewhere. Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara said in a statement shared on Facebook Wednesday night, "This has been one of the most difficult weeks I have seen in my 7 years as mayor." 7 years? How come this happened under your watch? As a dad, a son, a husband, the mayor said, the mayor and a Roxford supporter, my heart is breaking for those who have lost their lives, their families, and our community. They haven't lost their community, but they lost their lives. They lost their loved ones. And putting yourself, like, we don't need your accolades telling me you were mayor for 7 years and that you are a Rockford supporter. That has nothing to do with the fact that this crime took place and a child was taken out and an older person, elder was taken out of the community. Why did that happen? What's going on here? Let's lift each other up and be strong together, the post concluded. Okay, so that's that. Let's see if the other ones are gonna work. If it don't work, then guess what? We just gonna conclude from there. Okay, I'm sick. It's about to be 9 o'clock. I didn't know it was that late. I gotta cook dinner still, which is not even that much. It's not even gonna be nothing special. Let me tell you something. I did make some macaroni and cheese again. Turned out delish. Let me see. Don't be sitting up here taking 20 years just to go to the draft. Uh, let me know you guys' favorite football team. Mine is the Niners. Okay, we still went to the championship. Okay, we didn't win it, but we went. We made it there. We was on that soil. Unlike some of y'all. Who did they play against? I don't even care. Let's see if it's gonna work. It's not working. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's old or something. Maybe they removed the stories after so long. Okay, well, We just gonna close it out with this. What you call it? Black History uh event. Don't play with me. It better not be no BS. Why does it say events? Okay, there we go. So, thank you. Says Nashville operations, open city movement. It was one UCLA shootout between the Panthers. Ooh, that sounds like a good one to read. Because they saw this stuff with their own two eyes and they really believed that it was the other party talking about the other, when in actuality they contrived these incidents and caused it to boil over, and then probably other innocent bodies were taken out. So excuse me, moving on. On January 17, 1969, a gun battle occurred between the Black Panther and U.S. at the UCLA Campbell Hall during a debate over the leadership of the center. Different account emerged to explain the shooting. One account said that Bunchy Carter and John Hudgens were heard making derogatory comments about Mulana Karenga. Another account mentions a heated argument between U.S. members and Black Panther Elian Brown. Whatever the case, a gun battle ensued, which led to the death of Bunchy Carter and Hudgens. Wow, really? Really? While y'all was over there arguing about who gonna take it over, y'all over there arguing. Make it make sense, baby. Make it make sense. Like y'all over here arguing over leadership. That's why I be like, people don't need nobody to tell them that they are a leader. It's based off your actions that considers you a leader. I mean, leaders walk the walk. They don't really talk the talk. Okay? I just so exhausted. So now two good able-bodied men were taken out because of somebody wanting to be leaders. That's so childish. Grow up. Grow up. Let's move on. The Black Panther would later claim that the event was a planned assassination, that Carter and Hudgens were unarmed. U.S. members, however, insist the shooting at UCLA was a spontaneous event. Panther member Ger- Geronimo 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 Pratt, who was Carter's head of security at the time, later started the shooting, was also a spontaneous shootout. Either way it goes, though, it should not have happened, because what was the point of excuse me, what was the point of shooting at each other? Was that going to cause someone to be a leader? Like whoever was the last to stand was going to be the leader, or what was it? What was they arguing about? Leadership of the center? Like, come on. It's so. Let me not. Claude Herbert, the person who allegedly shot Carter and Hudgens, was never found following the UCS, he will never probably be found. Okay, but because when we think about the music, Judas, I forgot uh the name of that movie. I just remember Judas, um, and how basically the FBI was able to infiltrate the Black Panther party by using people who were potentially going to go to prison to join their groups and stuff, and they would give them information, and they did, give letters or flyers to the other groups that they was beefing with, and thankfully, like Freddie, I forgot his name, I can't think of it right off the top of my head. I was gonna say Frederick Douglass, but the Black Panther leadership in Chicago, but how he was able to uh what is it called, de-escalate the situation and have a conversations with the crowns, to avoid slaughter in their community, like. And I think basically because he was able to communicate, to articulate himself, and be able to reason with them, I think that would have been beneficial in this situation here. But and compromise is a big word, and it's hard for people to do because they want to have that shine, and it's understandable. But sometimes you need to know when to shine and when to dim your light. Um, excuse me. So Claude Herbert, the person who allegedly shot Carter and Hudgens, was never found. Oh, that's what I was going to say. That, basically the informant, the person who was an informant, you know, took somebody out, and how can I say, and knowing that he was the informant. And so we know that people were being taken out, and the government knew, yet they did nothing about it. They didn't arrest these people. They were able to live their lives. Following the UCLA shooting, U.S. member George and Larry Steiner and Donald Hawkins, who were involved in the shooting, turned themselves into the police. I don't know why. You just did them a favor. They were convicted of conspiracy to commit murder and 2 counts of second-degree murder. The Steiner brothers received life sentences while Hawkins served time in California Youth Authority divisions. For how long, though? A series of retaliatory shootings in the next couple of months would occur between the two groups. Local Los Angeles Black leaders condemned both groups following the shooting. Federal, state, and local police harassment included the arrest of exile founders of both organizations, as well as internal division in both groups, foreshadowed their demise over the next few years. And we already know what came out, that the government basically pushed a narrative in our community, and also pushed drugs on people, causing the organization to dismantle. So, we are in this situation because of the government, which is why we can't just, the only thing that we have that's valuable to them is our vote. So we have to be wise in choosing who we are going to put as our leader. That means representatives, senates, and then it goes into legislation, parties and stuff like that. So we have to be mindful of, uh, like I said, who we choose as our leaders. And even as president, he doesn't even have that much power. The leader is not the person who we should be focusing on. We should be focusing on our representative and our Congress parties. That's who we should be focusing on. Let's stop letting them turn our attention to the BS. Like, the executive party is a party. Okay. That's the good time. The legislative party is who we need to, branch is who we need to be focusing on. That's the educational school. Okay. That's time to show up and show out. That's where we need to be focused at. Judicial, they can kiss our behind. Okay. because whoever we put in those places will put them in place, and they will protect us with the law. So we just need to do better. If we know better, we'll do better, right? So anyways, guys, that's what I have for you guys. I'm sorry that I had some technical issues. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I am sick, so please show me a little bit of grace. I am trying to work better on bringing you guys videos and not stammering through my videos as well. I'm over here like stuttering and stuff. So anyways, again, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, you know what? Real Housewives of Potomac has a reunion coming up, so I'll be doing that in a couple of days. But if I still don't feel good or something, I probably won't bring it to the next day. Well, I'm definitely going to bring it Monday, and I'm going to be on break, so I'll probably try to bring more videos to you guys. But I thank you guys for taking the time out to watch my videos. I appreciate the little views that I do give, and this keeps me humble and keeps me on my toes. So talk to you guys later. Bye.